Hello, welcome back to another Forward Cameras camera tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite go-to Instax instant film camera, and it's called the Leica Sofort. Now, Sofort means instant in German, so you would think that a German company, this would be a very appropriate title for their camera. Leica is known for high quality luxury cameras, and this one is really awesome to shoot with. My favorite for Instax film. It has a unique look, vintage look to it, unlike a lot of Instax cameras made by Fuji that are a little bit cartoon looking. In my opinion, this one has got a nice adult look to it, so you'll definitely have people check you out while you're walking down the street with your Leica, with the nice Leica red symbol on it. I also like that it's lighter. I've owned the Instax 90, which is this comparable Instax version. They have very similar features, but the Instax feels a little heavier in my opinion, and I'm not sure if that's completely true. And a little bulkier, but this one definitely has a nice feel to it. So I love this. I love the way that the photos come out nice and crisp with really good contrast and detail. And some examples are actually on our Instagram. So if you follow us at Instagram, which is at Forward Cameras, which I highly recommend. A lot of photos that we take with the cameras, including this one, are online. So how do we use this camera? Well, you'll notice that the lens is actually compact. It goes into the camera when it's off. So we need to turn it on. But first, we need film. So I have my Instax. It's an empty cartridge, but just for experiment for us in the video, we open the camera by popping it open over here, by moving this up, and we'll notice the back pops out, and we gently take our cartridge. This will have a dark slide on it. We gently, without pressing this part where the film goes, we gently kind of place it in and make sure that the yellow part on the top aligns. And then you'll notice the yellow is here in the corner, and we gently press. And you'll hear that motor whir, and it should pop out a dark slide, but because our cartridge is empty, it's not gonna pop anything. And now you're ready to take photos. So how do we turn it on? Well, we press the on button, and you'll notice that the lens popped out. And we need to be careful we don't touch any of this lens element. Scratch it would be bad. So this camera has very unique automatic features. Number one, you'll notice, and it's a little hard to see, but I'll see if you can see. This is the number of photos left, 10, which comes with Instax mini film. The battery indicator, it has a lithium ion battery, which you can charge separately, and it lasts for a while, which is great. Then it tells you your focus. So this is in feet, I believe. So 0.6 to 3 versus, 0.6 meters. It's in meters because it's a European camera. 0.6 meters to 3 meters. So that would be just our focus here, which I'll show you. And then to rotate to landscape mode, we rotate like that, and it changes the focus of the camera for landscape. And you'll notice that now the little guy is in the landscape mode at infinity. So you want to change this back and forth. It automatically opens up at the portrait, right? Which we just turn this knob and it turns it back and forth for the different modes of focus. But we don't want to make the mistake when we're taking a photo, because it'll be out of focus if we don't have the right amount of focus. So make sure you do that. Next, so let's take a look. There's all sorts of automatic modes that we can use this camera. Right now, its default is automatic with flash. So most photos are okay with that, but we want to be a little more professional with our automatic. We could change to these different modes. So the first one, if you can see, is selfie. So we would, do our selfie. It has a selfie mirror, so you could take a photo of yourself. The second mode is party. So this is cool because what ends up happening with the party mode, you take a photo, it has a sort of fill flash. So it's difficult to take a photo with regular flash in an uneven background setting because the person will be brighter than the background and the background will be dark. But this will try to make everything equally lit, including the background. And then we switch it to running mode, and that's for fast moving objects. So a bird or a car, you could take a photo. Then we switch it to flower, that's macro, so you could take macro photos. We switch it to double exposure, so you could take more than one exposures on the same frame, which is awesome with this. And then bulb mode, which is long exposure, so you could set this up on a tripod, see, and take a photo, very long exposure by holding down the shutter, which is shutter buttons over here, for as long as you want, so you can get streaks. And you could turn flash on and off, time, put this on a tripod, press this and then press the shutter, and it will do, I think, 10 seconds, and then you can get in the photo. And then brightness, so this is a little more bright, a little less bright for your photo. Now, how do we take a photo? Well, we look through here. It's not an SLR, so what we see in here isn't exactly what you're going to get on the photo, but it has something called Parallax Compensation, which tries to make it similar to what you would see on the photo. And then you would take a photo by pressing the shutter button, see? And it would shoot the flash off if it has the flash or whatnot, and you would get the photo would come out over here, so you don't want to block that. And to turn it off again, you just want to press the off button, and that's about it. And that's how we use this camera. So a great go-to camera for someone who wants to take really nice small instant film photos. Has a great look, great feel, great vibe. A little expensive, but I think that if you pay the money, you get what you pay for, in my opinion. And a great Leica lens too, right? So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please also make sure that you check out our Instagram at Forward Cameras, our Twitter at Forward Cameras, our Facebook Forward Cameras, and also our film camera shop by clicking the link inside the little bio. So it's Etsy Forward Cameras is our shop. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.